Welcome to the Normal Christian Life Online, a weekly broadcast of Global Response Network meant to awaken, inspire, and motivate you in your walk with God.
Hey!
Hi, welcome to the broadcast. This week as I was reading out of 1 Corinthians, I was reminded of something very, very important. In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, in verse 26, it says this: if one member suffers, all suffer together. If one member is honored, we all rejoice together. In Romans chapter 12, verse 15, it says that we should rejoice with those who rejoice and that we should weep with those who weep. You know, we're in a season that is very family oriented. It's very emotional, isn't it? You think about Thanksgiving and all the things that you're so grateful for, and family sitting around a big table eating a big turkey and all the fixings and sitting around and reminiscing about all the good things that God has done for us. And then we go right into the Christmas season and we're giving gifts and doing all these things. And really what it is, though, it's a very family oriented time. This week I want to remind you, there's a lot of people this year who have lost family members. They're weeping. This is not a happy time for them. Maybe that's you. Maybe this year is the first year that you've spent without your mom or dad. Maybe you've lost a sibling. Maybe it was a cousin or a close friend, or maybe even a child. There's a lot of people this season that are hurting. They really need us. They need us to encourage them. They need us to come alongside of them and maybe just weep with them. Maybe they just need us to come alongside them and say nothing, but just show them our love and affection. And you know, when I think about things like this, scriptures like that, and weeping with those who weep and rejoicing with those who rejoice, I think about a friend of mine who one time I was talking with him. He's a single man. And we got in this conversation. He said to me, he said, Tom, he said, you know, for some people, Sunday afternoon is probably the best time of their week. He said, but for me, it's the saddest time of my week. It's the time I least look forward to. And I said, how come? And he said, because after church, everybody goes home and they're with family. And he said, I have nobody to go with. I have no place to go. I have no family to be with. He said, it's such a sad time for me. I was thinking about another lady that I know. Her husband had passed away. And she said that the holidays were the most difficult time for her as she tried to prepare her heart for Christmas and for Thanksgiving. How difficult it was for her to think about having that season without the one she loved. She lived, I don't know, she was married for I don't know how many years. I think it was something like 40 some years. They celebrated those holidays together, and then all of a sudden he was gone. You know what? Think about people that are out there right now. They may really need you to just send them an encouraging note, something that would help them to make it through this season. Maybe you want to think about inviting them to Christmas dinner this year. Maybe you just want to stop by and maybe you know somebody that has a need financially, and you just want to stop by and anonymously put a bag of groceries on their porch. I'm sure it would really encourage them. I know, because it's happened to me. I remember years ago when I was training for the ministry, and I'd get a knock on the door and I'd look and nobody was there, and I'd look down and there was a bag of groceries sitting there. No letter, no nothing. I had no idea where it came from. It happened time and time again because people carried within them the heart of God for us. Now we have that opportunity to do that for other people. I encourage you to find somebody to do that with this season. Encourage somebody. Somebody really needs you today. God bless you and have a super week.
We'll connect again next time on the Normal Christian Life Online as we do our best to awaken, inspire, and motivate you in your walk with God.